Hey, it's Erik Paulsen, and welcome to another week of our video conversation. I started off the week in Minnetonka with a MedTech roundtable along with Senator Klobuchar. We both chair the respective House and Senate Medical Technology Caucuses, and we were talking about streamlining the device approval process for so many innovative companies that exist in Minnesota. Then back in Washington, we passed two legislative initiatives that are important to me and also to Minnesotans. In particular, we passed legislation that will now allow those that have healthcare savings accounts and flexible spending accounts to use those accounts to purchase over-the-counter medications without having to get a doctor's prescription, as well as the repeal of the new medical device tax, which is going to hurt so many Minnesota companies. We passed that bill in committee with bipartisan support. We'll have that bill on the House floor next week. But let's get into the questions right away. We heard from Cal in Minnetonka, who emailed in saying, "Dear Congressman Paulsen, I was reading on your website about your views on energy and the environment. I like all of your ideas on using green energy and relying less on other countries' oil. I see that you want Congress to pass an energy policy. Have any such policies been debated? I agree with your views on the matter. I'm just curious about what is being done about it." Well, first of all, the United States does need a comprehensive energy strategy plan looking into the future. In particular, knowing that gas prices continue to be so high and affecting so many people's pocketbook. In the House, we passed bipartisan legislation to ease the regulatory burden to making sure we are allowed to do more exploration off of our coasts or in the United States for our own energy. Absolutely, that is important, as well as approving the Keystone Pipeline, which has bipartisan support, to rely on North American oil rather than importing it from other countries around the world that don't particularly like us. But in terms of green energy, I'm the lead co-author of legislation and author of legislation that incentivizes electric utilities to enhance green energy as a part of their portfolio. Also received an email from Warren and Donna in Maple Grove, and they write in saying, "Dear Representative Paulsen, as retired residents in Minnesota all of our 83 and 88 years, we are concerned about the current tax rates on dividend income that are set to expire at the end of this year. For us and millions of other Americans who own stocks that pay dividends, our rates would go up as much as 189%. We live on fixed income and depend on dividends as an important part of our income. We hope you agree that now is not the time to reduce dividend income through higher taxes and penalize those of us who invest in our nation's future. What can be done to stop this increase? Sincerely, Warren and Donna." Well, first of all, I agree that allowing these tax rates to increase at the end of the year, dividends rates would triple, would be detrimental, particularly harmful to a lot of seniors on fixed income that rely on that income as a part of their livelihood. I'm a co-author of legislation to keep the rates where they're at, not only for dividends, but also for capital gains. These are important tax incentives that we need to spur more investment in economic opportunity and grow jobs, and raising taxes on these two rates would be a big mistake in a tough economy in particular. I want to encourage all of you to stay in touch. Thanks for your questions this week. You can reach me, of course, on Facebook or Twitter, but also on the website at paulsen.house.gov, and have a great weekend.